Alright, hello out there. This is the explanation video for what to do with these materials I left you for week 22. So these are the envelopes. What I'd like you to do is cut these out as best you can. Right? So cut it out on the solid black line. And when you've cut it out on the solid black line, I will show you how to assemble them. But the most important thing is that you just do your best to cut on the line, carefully as you can. So cut both of these out. When you're done, put them in there for now. And do the same thing with these. You can always use scissors. I bought this at Daiso, and it was $1.50. And the knife, there's a little knife that runs on the track right here, and it's gone missing. But the cool thing about these is you can put it in here and line up that line. Now I have this is a different tool, but I want to see if this works. Oh, sure enough, it works. Pretty well. So it doesn't matter, as you can tell. It doesn't matter if everything's super straight, but you do want to cut all of these out on the dotted lines. And yep, so see, there's a lot of them. So that's why I gave you the two envelopes. So cut all of these out, and then keep them all together. And I'll have a video later showing you what to do with those. Okay, so that's part one. Another thing you're going to do is you're going to take this worksheet, and I want you to cut off the top. Pieces of 8 is a thank you to Jay Simpson from 1998. Wow, before I started teaching. So yeah, take that off, recycle. And what you're going to do with these is you are going to here it is. Haha. Almost couldn't find it. All right, so you're going to take your scissors, and you're going to cut them out. See here, you're going to cut them out here. So just circles, triangles, squares, and just the first shapes. All right, you're going to cut the first shapes, and you're going to color them pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, gray, purplish blue, brown, purple, nothing, that's white, black. All right? And so you're going to have one. The other thing you're going to have is, I call it one and a unit. So I want you to take scissors. I messed up here. This is my second version. And I want you to cut I want you to cut two shapes, starting on, so two shapes, and this is going to be, so we have a 1 unit, right? 1 and a unit, and then the last one is going to be, I think you can see here, I kept these. So you can, how about do this? The first time I did this, I made lots of mistakes that I am hoping you will avoid. So you've got, think of it in terms of 3, right? You have, this will be part 1, this is part 2, and part 3, okay? So you want that. Once you get that, then you're going to start with, I think, pink is what this is. So our symbol for halves is pink. Okay. So you're going to color 1/2. Then you're going to color 1 and a half. Because when you have a half of something and you have one more half of something, you have 1 and 1 unit. Sorry, 1 and a half unit, right? Whatever it is. I don't know what it is. It's a circle. It's 1 and a half. Okay, so far so good. And then for here, so what we have now, so we have I've colored, that's a half circle. That's a 1.5 circles. And now I'm going to make, can you guess what's next? 2.5 circles. So all of this, and this. Okay? And that's the pattern you're gonna continue for all of these. You're going to color this orange. So 1.5 orange. Or sorry, no, for this it'll be 1 1/3. 1 1/3 orange. And this is going to be 2 1/3 orange. So maybe a good thing to do, now that I'm recording myself showing you what to do, I think the best thing to do might be to go through and color your unit fractions. And your unit fractions are, here for example, the first unit fraction was halves, thirds. Now it's going to be fourths. So 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4. Okay? And once you color a fourth, a fourth, a fourth, looks like I used a highlighter there. So a fourth, a fourth, a fourth. But of course it's 1/4, 1 1/4, 2 1/4. Okay? So far so good. All right? Plain unit, 1 and 1 unit, 2 and 1 unit. 1 unit, 1 and a unit, 2 and a unit. Okay? So next is green, and I'm going to do the same thing, right? Our color for fifths, and they used pentagons for fifths. And I should have gone over here. Here and here. Okay. And then you color this, so it's not going to be. When I first did that, that was 1 and another one, so that was 2/5, and now I colored it to 6/5. And then here, this is going to be colored. This is going to be colored also. So remember a long time ago, the first week of school, I was saying don't use and, like 106. Here, for fractions, we're going to be using the word and a lot. Not here. This is just a half, 1/3, 1/4, a fifth, a sixth, a seventh, an eighth, a ninth, a 10th, 11th, a 12th. Here, the way we say that, that's 1 and 1/2, 1 and 1/3, 1 and 1/4, 1 and 1/5, and so on. So I won't, I'm not going to record a 37-minute video of me doing all of this. I'm just going to say, try to make, keep going. Where's my, right? You wanted to go all the way down. See, I didn't even finish. Right? So this is how you do, I guess that's my original. So that's how you do it. Cool. Hope that makes sense. Once you're done with all this, I'm going to show you where to put this in your math composition book. I'll put it in here. Okay. Hope you're well. Aloha and au revoir.